Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd do a video on die cuts. I use those a lot now in my scrapbooking and card making. There's so many different designs and they're so much fun, and they just add a little something more to your cards. The one I'm going to show you today is by, I thought it was Memory Box. Yeah, Memory Box. It's this tree which I use quite a bit. The one thing about using dies that are so detailed and a lot of fine lines in that is trying to adhere it to a piece of paper after you cut it out. And the trick that I found was using this adhesive cardstock, and this one is by Die Cuts with a View, and you'll see on the front this little square and it says DCWV. I find these in HomeSense and Winners. I'm Canadian, so in the States it's TJ Maxx and Home Goods. It's the same company, just different names, sell the same kind of thing. So this one has 48 sheets, and this is like $5. Come in all different colors. They have the white core, and these ones are adhesive. They have lots of different colors. This one's called Neutrals. This one is the Christmas and Winter, and this one's Fall. They just range inside. I think for some reason this was $6. I don't know why, but usually they're about $4 or $5, and you get about 48 pieces of paper. I usually try to go for the packages that have a lot of greens and browns and that in it, because I do a lot of die cuts with the grass, trees, branches, so I usually try to look for those colors a lot. And the thing is, these are adhesive, so as soon as you cut your the die cut, it's sticky, it's ready to be applied, so it's very quick, easy thing. For these really detailed dies, I used to use glue and little dots and everything, and it just time consuming, it just made a mess. So this is a really great solution. So what I'm going to show you is how this works. It's pretty simple. I use the Cuttlebug myself. I don't know what kind of machine you use, but most die cuts you can use with the Cuttlebug. They're all interchangeable. So I ran this off the internet a couple years ago, and it's specifically for the Cuttlebug, and it just tells you what plates to use for different types of die cuts. So there's on here there's Sizex, the Cuttlebug, the Big Shot, all the dies and embossing folders, and it just outlines what plates to use for those different types. And what I do is, after like this one for example, I just took a sticky note and I wrote down the plates that you have to use and what order to use them in, and then I just stick it onto here so I don't have to keep referring back to the sheet all the time. So for this one, you use A plate, then C plate, the cardstock, which is the adhesive, and then the die cut, which is face down, and then last but not least, the B plate, B cup, the B plate. And then take my Cuttlebug and I run it through a couple times just to make sure all those little fine lines are being cut. Keep going here. And then take off your plate or your die. Some are kind of sticky. And there you have your die cut. All the fine details all cut out, and the back's all nice and sticky ready to be quickly, efficiently placed on your paper. So just take your paper, stick it on. It's all sticky, every last little bit of it. And there you have a very fine, detailed die cut that's quickly and easily placed on a piece of paper without fiddling with glue dots or glue or anything like that. So whenever I go into HomeSense or Winners, I always look for this die cuts with a view adhesive cardstock stack. Try saying that quick 3 times. And like I said, they come in lots of different colors. They're usually the white core also, and perfect for doing very intricate, delicate, detailed die cuts. So if you find this stuff and you do a lot of die cuts, grab these while you can. Sometimes I'll go there for a few months and I don't see anything, and then they suddenly have a whole bunch. I just stack up on these. They're a great tool. And so that's it. I hope that was helpful. I'm sure maybe some of you have discovered this already, but if you haven't, this is a great way to work with die cuts. So you guys have a great day and have a happy new year too, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.